Scott Alcott, Macadamia Farm Management, Bundaberg. We manage orchards for investors, and within 4 months of basically adopting some new technology, we've managed to practically understand where our nuts are coming from. So basically we engaged a company called Corematic, and they work in partnership with Formbird, and from there we've managed to collect very confident data which explains and tells us exactly where the yields are coming from. For many years we've basically harvested not knowing exactly where the nuts come from, as in our yield, and we trialled weigh scales on the harvester, but it created a lot of noise, as in invalid data, inaccurate data, and basically we lost confidence very quickly in that system as to where exactly the nut was coming from within the orchard. So we've adopted this new technology with regards to a vision camera, and the software basically creates a heat map as well as counting the nuts every 12 meters. So now we can actually tell exactly where the yield's coming from, which I guess presents a lot of questions as to why it's coming from those areas, and from there we can actually understand and potentially improve our yields to try and create that blanket approach of good yield right across the paddock. And what I mean by that is, if yields are coming from certain areas and not others, we can test that by asking the question as to, is it less water, is it more water, is it less fertilizer? So there's a lot of factors involved in better understanding where the yield is coming from. So, and I think in the past we were sort of farming blind. We really had no real idea where the nut was coming from. So we can overlay a number of other results like plant cell density, as well as water usage, fertilizer, along with this yield, and we get the puzzle or a bigger picture of the puzzle coming together to actually tell us how to grow more yield.